Hello. Okay. We are back with more Silent Hill F. So, today, we're going to be doing the other endings. Hold on. Okay, my controller was a bit of a weird position. So we're going to do the other endings. Like I mentioned before, I'm going to do this ending, the second one, because it may be the quote-unquote good ending, because it's like purifying the sacred sword, and then it's telling us to obtain something called the Agura no Hote-sama, which sounds like some kind of holy artifact, question mark? Or this might be the bad ending. We'll find out. I'll do this one, because I think it sounds like the good one. So I mean, this one is unpurified sacred sword. But see, the thing is, like, this one being the good ending doesn't really make the most sense, because it says you can either purify it or you just didn't obtain the sword at all. So, you know. Okay, so my plan, I think, for the rest of this, like, endings playthrough is I'm not going to record, well, I am going to record it, but I'm not going to show my entire playthrough again. I'm just going to showcase like all the new stuff, right? So, you know, the video will cut to anything that's new. So like, you know, probably all these conditions that I fulfill, I will showcase that, because you don't, you know, I already showcased me playing through the game, you know, all the normal stuff. But I will probably show the mural puzzle at the end of the game, because, if you remember when I read that IGN article to get a hint, the article did say that the answer to the puzzle changes depending on the ending you get. So I think we'll see, right? We'll see what kind of changes, or how the puzzle is changed, how the poem is changed, right? Is it going to be the whole Blackbird wants to take the Whitebird wants to resist, the Fox and Triumph? Maybe, maybe not. So yeah, I say let's, you know, load up our new game plus. Yeah, so I can do Lost in Fog. I'll probably just stick with story. Yeah, I'll just stick to the same difficulty settings. Yeah. I do want to, at some point, I don't know if I'll record it, but I think I'll just do it for myself. I want to do a playthrough of Lost in Fog, because I think it'll be more fun, or I think it'll be fun. Yeah, doing story puzzles might also be bad too, just because like I kind of want to like get through this, because I'm more curious about the ending, the fourth ending, where you have to complete 2 endings first, and then all the other conditions are unknown until you fulfill the first one, right? But at the same time, I don't want to like ruin the experience of the how do I say? I don't want to ruin my experience of solving like the new mural puzzle, you know? But I mean, I remember the answer. I remember how to solve most of the puzzles in the game, so it doesn't really matter. Anywho, we'll just do that. Honestly, I don't know. I just feel like the navy uniform just goes hard. But anyways, yeah, like I said, I will cut it to where I guess, the choice where we're able to take the red capsule, which I believe was when we make it to Chuzuria, in the beginning of the game here. So I'm just going, wait, hold to skip for new cutscenes? What?
ねえねえ、知ってる？女の人はお嫁さんになるのが仕事なんだって。
What do you mean?
仕事じゃないよ。ひな子はお嫁さんになりたくないの？
でもお父さんに言われるとなりたくなくなる。
宿題と同じだね。
やれって言われるとやる気なくす。
お待たせ。
The brooch! We have the brooch!
お姉ちゃん。何かいいことでもあった？
昔を思い出してた。
Also, just want to pause really quick. I forgot. Actually, I have to go back and check. I don't remember. But did the intro of the game, like in the first playthrough, did it talk about like Hinako and marriage? That seems to also be a thing. That's why I don't know. Hold on. I can actually double check this like really quickly. Apologies. I don't mean to pause like this, but hold on. Let me open up my videos that I have saved. Oops, that's the wrong folder. There we go. Oh shit! I deleted it. Never mind. I deleted my edited video to save space because I don't have a lot of hard drive space. I don't know why I did that. I have another hard drive that has more space. I can easily. Okay, let me go to my YouTube channel and find episode 1. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, let me so I'm really just watch my YouTube video. Oh, let's see. Okay. Yeah, no, it's the dialogue is different. Yeah, it's completely different. Like Junko's talking about hanging out, you know, like, oh, Hinako wants to hang out with friends, and they're like, oh, Hinako's saying that I can't play house with them because I hang out with the boys, which we did read about. Remember, there was a, I think it was in the journal entry or something. Yeah, I think it was in Hinako's journal entry. She did mention how she wanted to play house with some friends, but they didn't let her because they said she hangs out with boys. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Junko's like, how about you play with your big sister instead? Okay, hold on. Let me have this on the side. So, okay, I paused it right here. We're kind of back in where Hinako sees Junko. Okay. That's interesting. So now it was talking about marriage, which is interesting, right? Because I didn't mention it. I should have. I didn't really think about it too much. Where at the end of the game there, after the mural puzzle, you solve it, and you know you have the little cutscene where Hinako and the fox mask, they exchanged rings, right? And they put it inside the little statue, that like black and white wolf statue, where those wolves are like hugging each other. So I didn't really think too much about the whole like marriage kind of side of things. I guess it makes sense in terms of like Hinako being adverse to like maybe being like forced into marriage by her parents, because you know Junko got married and you know Hinako is a bit of a delinquent, well, maybe not delinquent, but just rebellious against her parents, so her parents, you know, etc., etc. Let's see how this cutscene plays out.
お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。ひなこ、私ね。これお姉ちゃんにあげる。綺麗だわ。ありがとう。
Okay, this is probably the same. I'm just gonna skip this intro section, so don't worry about it. Whoa, wait, was that new? Wait, was that new? Hold on. Whoa, was that new? Hold on, let me. Hold on, was that new? That little blip there? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, no, it was. That was new. Whoa. What does it mean?
とにかく今後のことは親の方で話を進める。
お父さん、ひなこの気持ちだって。
こんな話二度とないんだぞ。 ひな子にとってこれ以上の幸せがあるか。あるわけがない。どこ行く。話はまだ終わってないぞ、ひな子。
それにしてもあのひな子がね。
あいつは本当に高校娘だ。何しろおかげで借金は全て返せる。二度と金に困らずに済むぞ。
お父さんやめてくださいよ。ひな子に聞こえますよ。
Oh, and we still have the brooch. Wait, what? 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 Okay, so we're whoa, that is not what I expected. Okay. So I'm not like super duper like knowledgeable about these kinds of topics, so I might not explain this. I might not explain myself properly here. So the first playthrough of the game, okay, so how I'm seeing it, the first playthrough of the game, the lens was more focused on like the sort of gender norms that are kind of forced upon, I don't know, not kind of, the gender norms that are forced upon people during this time, right? 1960 Japan. And the expectations there are for boys and girls, right? How they have to behave around each other. And seeing how Hinako deals with the fact that, you know, she's not like your typical girly girl. You know, that's maybe not, that might not be the right word, but that's just like the simplest way I can explain it. Like, not your typical like stereotypical like girl who likes cute girly things. You know what I mean? Hold on, I was trying to see. I think. Yeah, no, okay. Right, she, you know, Hinako wants to live on her own terms, live more freely, right? She does not want to be bound by typical gender expectations and norms, right? If she wants to hang out with boys as friends, then why can't she, right? Why can't she just hang out with Shu as a friend? Why does it have to be like a, ooh, she likes him or stuff like that, right? But now we're looking at the game through a different lens of marriage, of Hinako getting married, right? That whole intro was, I guess, like Hinako got proposed to or something and her father wants her to get married. Right, because in the base game, yeah, so he's complaining, so like her father's complaining about how, like, you know, how dare you speak to me like that? You know, at least Junko knows how to show respect. Why can't you be more like her? Okay, okay. Wow, this game is a lot. Okay, wow, okay. So, yeah. Because that's the thing, right? Junko basically, you know, fulfilled that kind of, like, expectation, that norm of, like, you know, she was, I mean, we don't know much about Junko, but we can probably say, because the parents don't really complain about her, that, you know, she probably conformed more to societal norms and, you know, got married, that sort of thing, right? But Hinako clearly doesn't want that, right? Her father wants her to get married, but she doesn't. Wow, okay. I was not expecting the game to just, like, completely shift the story, like, at all. Journal updated. Oh, here we go. An intimidating monster that appears in a shiromuku, a traditional white wedding kimono. Oh, really? It uses her grand fox arm to compel others to obey. It looks down on me and denies my existence, but at the same time, it pities me like it thinks it's better than me or something. Don't look down on me. You're no better. Oh, shiromuku is a wedding dress. Ah, that explains it then. Yeah, because we turned into our inner Hinako turned into that after that marriage ceremony. between her and Fox Mask. So I guess in that sense, we kind of already see Hinako's view on marriage, like what she thinks of it. Whoa, okay, that's really cool. All right, so first requirement is don't take the red pills that Shu gives us, because we know that there is an issue with substance abuse, right? We know that Hinako has an issue with substance abuse. Right, she starts just popping pills like crazy. So what? 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 That wasn't there before. Do I go inside? I don't want to. What? That's scary. That's scary, bro. That wasn't there before. I guess we go inside. Dude, what the fuck? I was thinking like, oh, this game won't change that much. So, you know, thankfully I can just easily record and just showcase all the new stuff. Damn you. Damn you, Konami. Oh shit. Hello? Research Journal Photo 1. A photo attached to a research journal. It appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of Abisugaoka. Oh, the Sacred Sword! This is how we do it. Okay. Regarding the legend of the Sacred Sword, however, it is said the sword's animosity continued to grow even as it remained buried under the earth, so the people erected a sacred barrier around it using Jizo statues as anchors. If one wished to find the sword, they should start by looking for these Jizo statues first. It appears the barrier works by creating a spiritual harmony that inhibits the sword's animosity. Harmony, yin and yang, the 5 elements of Wuxing. During this period, it was thought that everything was composed of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Therefore, 5 was a number associated with harmony. In other words, there should be 5 Jizo statues. Are 5 such statues located in this town? I expect tracking them down will prove a tremendous task. What? Yeah, puzzle, Sacred Sword. Oh shit, here we go. Okay, so the Sacred Sword itself is like a game-long puzzle. Where is that? It looks like it might be, I might have to go backwards. It looks like that's on the path. It's Marare. Hello? Some more. Some more. I can't use it. Well, because we haven't actually made it to the part of the game where we can fight and have health. So I guess there's nothing to worry about. Oh, we need keys to open up those things. That little doll in that glass case is eyeing me something fierce, I think. It's quite dusty in here. Dude, what the fuck? I was not expecting this. Hello? A woman's magazine. My father isn't fond of seeing these around. This is from Sakuko, but it's too cute for me. He always told me play house like a good girl should. A key stored on the doll's back seems to open the door to the next room for the balcony. Wait, so wait. Oh, you know, I think I misunderstood a little bit, that's all. Hello? Oh! A book by a well-known expert on how to carry a large amount of supplies. Yay! A boy's diary. I'm gonna be a treasure hunter. I'll make sure of it. And then I'm gonna become a millionaire by finding treasure all around the world. And not just hunting treasure, a real treasure hunter sometimes takes down big scary beasts and bad guys. And don't forget, they have to learn how to escape dangerous traps too. I was play fighting with the girl who lives next door and mom got mad at me. Said, what if you leave a scar on her face? Then nobody will marry her. What's all that about? What's that all about? I think that girl would be a really good treasure hunter though. She always finds hidden treasure when we play treasure hide and seek. I want to become a treasure hunter with her someday. What? Hold on, Okay, so we have a key for somewhere. Oh my god, I'm really gonna have to, like, fucking scour this entire area, this entire game. What the hell, man? Okay, anything else? Ooh. Aha! Treasure hunt game note. You found this place too, huh? You're getting hotter. You gotta use that noggin of yours. Let the thrill of the hunt keep your spirits high. Okay. Dude, this is not what I was expecting whatsoever. I guess let's just make sure we check every kind of nook and cranny. Make sure we don't miss anything. That wasn't there before. Hi. You're good at this. Not anybody else could find this one. Too bad this isn't the treasure. But points for trying. You were so close. Oh, hey, looks like I got a chocolate for it. I'll take that. Chocolate's a pretty good item. Kaboom! You got blown to smithereens by my doo-doo bomb and died? Anyone with half a brain would know this would be a trap. Not the doo-doo bomb. What the fuck, man? Yeah, you got stabbed by my doo-doo spear and died. Anyone looking for treasure is no more than fodder for my traps. Faded bride doll. An old doll made in the shape of a bride made from clay. It seems to have been forgotten for a long time. Is this the treasure? Okay. Let's, head outside, I guess. Because the box up here on the balcony said we're getting hotter, which means that maybe we had to go outside. Look around. What the hell, man? This is not what I was expecting. No? Okay. Okay, check the way over there. Ah, I guess we found it. Okay, let's see if we can figure out this location. It looks like it's on the mountain path. Research notes on exotic herbology. Although the most famous translated Western medical book remains the New Text on Anatomy, there was a peculiar work by the name of Exotic Herbology, published in the 5th year of the Ane era, 1776. Strange as the text was, it has largely been forgotten by history. A foreign missionary brought this text to Japan along with a curious medicine that would supposedly allow one to speak with divine spirits. This drug came to be known as Kakura Makakura by locals. However, in order to have contact with the gods, one must first liberate one's soul. However, upon doing so, the individual will fall into a temporary state of unconsciousness, potentially leaving them vulnerable to malevolent spirits. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's related to that other flower thing we found that do something similar. I wonder if it's the same thing. I wonder if that's maybe one of the requirements for the like third ending, right? The unknown ending where we don't know what the requirements are, other than get 2 endings. I'm just gonna call it the third ending. Or no, that's technically the 4th. Okay, that's my bad. The 4th ending. So the 4th ending, maybe that's the 4th ending where we find the divine flower or whatever and use it to like go into a temporary state of death. That way we appear. Oh, maybe that way we appear inside our like inner world and we can stop Foxmask. A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure they make even flowers blush. Drinking at this time of day? Indeed, Hinako, indeed. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can figure out where the Jizo statue is. Can we go down here? No. I wish I could just like, hold on, do I have like the photos separately? Oh, I do. Wish I could zoom in. Okay, so it's next to a tree, and on the right side, there's like a... Oh, maybe it's further ahead. There's like that red little, like... It's like that red little mailbox fire hydrant looking thing. Hold on. Fuck, man. I did not think there's going to be like a lot of new stuff. Yeah, hold on. Maybe it's... here we go. This thing right here. Yeah, that red... Yeah, this guy right here, and yeah, here we go. Should be over here somewhere. Ah, here we go, yeah. Hello. I found a damaged Jizo statue in the mountains. The character for Tsuchi, Earth, can be faintly seen etched into the stone vase. I wonder what would happen if I offer something that relates to that character. While we're on that topic of offerings, I remember that I offered my old doll once. My ears were met with soothing chime of bells upon offering the item. This should do. Okay. So I'm guessing we explore, I guess we explore around? And then, we find, so I'm guessing we explore, as we explore, we'll find more research, like, photos. And at the same time, we have to find offerings to give to the statues. Holy shit, okay, this might be a lot more involved than I thought. Okay, now I can probably safely, cut the video when I get to, Chizuria, I hope. I pray.
本当に羨ましいわ。まさかあの子がね。それに妬ましいわね。どうしてあの子なのよ。ねえ。噂をすればなんとか。
裏切り者。
サクコ。
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。
車が道を塞いでてさ。
千鶴や？
今は誰かと喋りたくて。
私も後から行くね。
うん。じゃあね。
裏切り者。
said that was a new cutscene, but that I don't think that was that. Hold on. Hold on, let me check my drawing. Because it was the same dialogues. Hmm.
車今は物じゃあね裏切り者
Oh, okay. It was slightly different. So, like, yeah, there at the end when she says "you traitor." So in the first playthrough, it's like more clear, but in this time it was a little bit more distorted, right? It was like that kind of echoey. The voice was a lot more like echoey or whatever. So I wonder if this means that like this game is in like a time loop or some shit. Because, you know, it's still weird that we have the brooch. You know what I mean? It's very strange. So is this different? No. That's still the same.
週にもらっててよかった相棒の
Okay.
言う通りだな
So my guess is when it says don't take the red pills, I'm assuming it means don't take any red pills whatsoever throughout the entire game. Discard them. Throw them away. You don't need them. That's actually a cool detail. So that's why they give, that's why in the house they give you the Arare. That way you heal with those instead. Oh, smart. Yeah, like thinking about it now, it's kind of weird to think about the Fog Beast is, you know, inner Hinako at the end of it all. So the question is, why does it show up there? I don't know. Like I said, it seems like there might be some time shenanigans being played with here, but I don't know. Okay, well, I will... Oh. What? Oh, you're just gonna give that to me for free? I don't have to... What?
どこ
I don't have to do the whole
急いで咲子
cutscene
の
with...
とこに戻らないと
Wait, what? I don't have to do the whole cutscene with... Is that ladder always there? I'm now forgetting the game. Oh, there's some more there. Okay. We don't want to... Yeah, we just have to... We cannot take the red capsules. Like, we just don't eat them. I'm assuming you can grab them, but you just can't... You just cannot consume any. Is my guess. What? That's so weird. It gives us a steel pipe immediately. Oh, nice. I can focus strike gaming too. All right. I'm about to beat the living shit.
誰シュウ
About to beat the living shit out of everything. Yeah, so it's really interesting. The Fog Beast, you know, is Hinako the whole time. So my question is, what does that mean? In the grand scheme of things. I don't know. I guess what it could mean is that the journey that inner Hinako goes through takes place at a completely different time than when we actually view them. You know what I mean? I don't know. That doesn't really make the most sense, but
リンコ
I don't know, you know? Well, anyways, I'll think about that later. I'll cut it ahead to anything new, so, you know. Household tips for the good wife and wise mother, collection of loving ways for mothers to create the perfect home. Interesting. So yeah, we're getting a lot more like marriage related what's the word I'm looking for? Like what's the word? There's a word for it. I don't remember what it is. When like a piece of media has like a subtle kind of like thing that it's trying to say. I forget what it's trying to say. Well, anyways, well, it's not really so subtle, but the game's trying to, you know, showcase us the whole marriage thing. Wait, what? Back door? That's new. Wait. Was there a back door down here? What? This one? Oh. Well, this is new. Oh, Omamori Whale. When using a restorative item, you'll not be interrupted by normal attacks.
Yes.
Yosh, indeed. Just that? Okay. Alright, cool. New Omamori to get. Awesome.
変な箱。あ、はい。
What? Diary of Revenge. According to the Nihon Shoki, one of Japan's most ancient history books, Yamata no Orochi, a colossal 8-headed dragon, demanded the sacrifice of beautiful young girls for it to devour. Upon hearing this, the wild deity, Susanoo no Mikoto, brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once Yamata no Orochi, I thought I said it wrong, but my brain was just... Once Yamata no Orochi had been intoxicated, he slew the dragon by chopping off all 8 heads. And according to Ebisu Gaoka's oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of the Yamata no Orochi's heads flew far west and fell into the mountains, or fell between the mountains of Higa no Kuni. The head eventually came back to life as a poisonous water dragon that plagued the land for many years to come. Oh, that's cool. We finally get not like an answer, but like a cool, like, I guess theological idea of like the whole poisonous water dragon thing. Higa no Kuni is now known as Ebisu Gaoka. There are records of toxic gas leaks from the underground water streams in the past. It is highly possible that this is where the legend of the poisonous water dragon stemmed from. However, while the local records state that Yamata no Orochi's head flew here, there is no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. It's not hard to surmise that some shameless individuals put a religious spin on the noxious leaks to turn a profit and falsified connections using famous literature to solidify their claim. And we get an Emma too. Oh, that's sick, dude. We finally got an answer for the whole poisonous water dragon thing. I didn't really think too much about it. It was probably, you know, it's kind of obvious that it might have just been like poisonous gas or something, but that's cool that like there is like an actual explanation. That's cool. Oh, good to know. Anyways, before I cut it, I went back to check the title screen, check the ending requirements really quickly. And it does say just didn't take the red capsules. So I guess I assume that meant that you would just have a choice to deny Shu. Like, no, thank you, I don't want them. But the thing is that the red capsules are just forced into your inventory. You cannot, like, not take them. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing, or what that means is basically you have to go the entire game without eating a red capsule. Make sense? Cool. And also, it makes sense too, right? Because I never really thought about it, but it's kind of weird how the red capsules just kind of pop up all over the town, right? How strange. I never really thought about it until right now. That makes sense. It's kind of weird for them to just pop up all over. that's different. What? Wait, okay, hold on a second. I'm so lost. Cause like, what? So like, we're hearing the Fox Mask, and he's like talking, you know, offer refreshing blood, etc. I think he said that. I don't remember. I can't remember if that was a thing he said or not. Maybe, maybe not. I don't really want to find out, or I don't really want to like scour for it. So I guess that maybe this time we'll be able to be more rebellious against Fox Mask, because we actually now, I guess, hear the things he says, and maybe Hinako will realize, wait, this guy is kind of not nice as he seems. Wait, but the question is why? See, the thing I'm confused about is like what this exactly means. Right? Why is it that things are playing out differently? Like that's why I'm thinking, is this like a time loop thing going on? Or is it just like an alternate universe thing? Like I don't know. It like on one hand it feels like it could be like a time travel or time loop or time something shenanigans, or it could just be like, you know, alternate universe thing, but I don't think it's like an alternate universe kind of situation, right? And by alternate universe, I just kind of mean like if you think about the idea that like every playthrough of a game or every death in a game is sort of like an alternate universe. That's what I mean. I should have probably specified that. That's just like an idea I've seen floating around. It's like, you know, when you die in a game, you kind of like are upset until, you know, when you revive, you're in like an alternate universe, but like that previous universe where you died, your character's just dead, gone. They don't come back. Just a funny idea. So something to think about, I guess. But is there like time shenanigans going on here? I don't know. I don't understand. Well, I mean, maybe it is possible, right? No. It is possible that it might be some time shenanigans, right? Because if we think about at the end of the first playthrough, not like the end, but towards the end, when we saw when we saw like real world Hinako meet with the Fog Beast Hinako at the end there in Shizuria, right? And like the Fog Beast Hinako lifted up real world Hinako and like crushed her, right? And then we played as Fog Beast Hinako, or we played as inner Hinako in you know, the town, right? And we like went back up to home and like did that gauntlet of monsters as we, you know, we fought them. And then when we got up to the mountain, right, we saw the whole cutscene of Fog Beast Hinako blowing up her parents, right? And then, but the thing was, Hinako showed up, right? Real world Hinako, you know, the same scene of like her when she opened the door and she stepped outside and saw the Fog Beast, but she saw the aftermath, right? But we saw that from a different angle. So there is some sort of time shenanigans going on here, right? Because even though we saw real world Hinako get blipped, she was still there in the house. So what is going on, you know? Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, it has to be some like just time meddling. Whoa, that's so cool, man. These should all be the like exact same. Oops. Hold on, I don't remember the exact. Yeah, this one goes here. Anyways, I'll cut it again to you know, when something new happens. I mean, it seems like the Dark Shrine might be completely new, or it's gonna be very different, but we'll see.
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが、しばし休もうか。
大丈夫です。
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。では行こうか。
Oh. That was new. Oh, here we go. Research Journal Photo 2. Where the fuck is that? In the Muromachi period, the Great Famine of Oe had young individuals desperate for quick money, so they searched for the legendary sword. One story even claims the sword was discovered. However, the youth who found it became consumed by the Taira clan's resentment and massacred the other ones after another. After that, the sword became known as the Sacred Sword and is thought to contain the lingering animosity of the defeated Taira soldiers. Was the sword hidden after that? There's not enough information. I must search for the Jesus statues myself. I was able to get in contact with a resident who made a location of an old Jesus statue. This may be the first clue that leads me to my sword. Oh, okay. Slight problem though. Slight problem. I don't have a thingy. Okay. Let's see where it is first. Now we kind of have an idea. Wow, that's a really tough one. Somewhere around here. Holy shit, that's really hard to see. Oh. Okay. So it's like a house with like a hanging rack, some things hanging overhead, like clothes drying, some sandbags. Okay, so it should be nearby, right? I think most of these tend to be nearby. I'll hold off on my first aid kits. It might be like further, it might be honestly further ahead in the fields somewhere. I believe I do remember visiting that house in the fields, but we'll see. Okay, so I think I was right in thinking, well, I never mentioned it, but I was just thinking it to myself, that every location for the Jesus statues will be like the next kind of big areas. So like, first one will just be like the intro. Second would be like the town / the rice paddy fields. Okay, but I guess we need to look around for the collectible. Oh, maybe this is it. I think I already read that. Oh. Oh. Maybe I should have read that. Hold on. Um. Well, whatever. Hotei-sama. The Aguri no Hotei-sama. A clear medical infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief and can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known in Ebisugaoka as Aguri no Hotei-sama or Hotei-sama's cure. It is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who has a distaste for modern medicine. Ah, interesting. It's said that the kanji for Ebisu in Ebisugaoka holds the meaning of a person who has migrated from far away. The most fanciful theory for the origin of this town is that it was once a hidden village for the Taira clan soldiers who lost the Genpei War. In the town's old customs, there are a few rules that seem like part of a secret village's code, including things like not owning dogs or washing things in the river, but whether or not its truth remains a mystery. Interesting. 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 Hmm. No space, sorry. So the Aguri no Hotei-sama is a medicinal cure. And for the ending that we're going for, we need to obtain it. Okay. I guess we have to figure out how to do that. Well, slowly but surely, I guess. Jumping to the end of the Heian period, the infamous Genpei War wreaked havoc across the country and defeated warriors from the Taira clan fled to all corners of Japan for sanctuary. Ancient folklore claims that Ebisugaoka is one such hidden sanctuary. Few ventured close to this land, for the poisonous gas that rose from the ground was a well-known phenomenon. This made it a perfect hiding place for those shamed warriors. Though, this did not come without its own inherent problems, as there are numerous records regarding Ebisugaoka's residents suffering from the water dragon's poison. It's only natural, then, that they would turn to idolization as a device to quell the dragon's anger. However, despite the popularity of the faith at the time, not a hint of its legacy remains today. It just goes to show that even gods are not exempt from the fickleness of man. Yeah, we're learning a lot more about the Taira clan as well. I have to go reread the stuff we have about them, because they're definitely important. So, interesting. Letter to home. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way, not with his cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My eldest child is only 3 years old, and I have another growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I am forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please forgive me. What the fuck? I forgot that one was there. That scared me. Bro is knocked the fuck out. They are asleep. Oh my god. This is new, I think. Old medical record, Fujitori Kotoyuki, age 9. The patient had joined a group of children chasing down a fox that had wandered into the village. The fox then attacked the patient, leaving several lacerations on his face. The wound below his left eye is particularly deep and shows a considerable risk of scarring. During the treatment, he suddenly felt unconscious and was measured with a fever over 40 degrees. Emergency transfer of the patient to the prefectural hospital was requested. Upon arrival, however, the doctors there were unable to detect any abnormalities, even after multiple rounds of testing. After confirming his condition was stable, the patient was cleared to return home the following morning. When questioned during a follow-up examination, the patient responded that he felt completely fine. According to the patient's mother, however, Kotoyuki is like a whole other boy and has been applying himself to his schoolwork harder than ever before. Don't think I don't fucking see you. Oh, it's locked. Don't think I don't fucking see you fucking sleeping on the job. So what's interesting is their face. We don't really see much of their this one's face is gone. Kind of like Fog Beast Hinako's was. Similarly. I assume up until now that being possessed by a fox was a sort of a curse, but however, it turns out among the followers of the Inari faith in Ebisugaoka, it could be more nuanced than that. I heard one tale of a housewife who was possessed by the fox after sharing some scraps of food with a real starving fox. As a sign of gratitude, the fox showed her the whereabouts of a hidden treasure. Another tale claims that a pious shaman was possessed by the fox and given premonitions of a coming famine. They were able to warn the town and stockpile enough food to endure it. There are numerous stories like this suggesting that being possessed by the fox is not necessarily a turn of bad luck. Though, with the influence of today's media from the outside the town regarding ghosts and horror stories, the fox has become the fox has become seen as a purely negative phenomenon, particularly among younger generations. Sensei, is that you? I got my eye on you. Yeah, I think this is different. I don't remember it. I don't remember this stuff playing out like this. I could be wrong though. Let's see. There are numerous tales of those who blaspheme against the Inari faith being possessed by a fox. These tales have no quantitative scientific basis, of course. However, I want to try my best to avoid outright refusing traditional local beliefs. The effectiveness of any medicine provided to a patient who believes themselves sick due to the fox's possession is drastically low. As a man of science, I surprise even myself here when I say that for the best results, patients should be told to offer their sincere prayers to Oinari-san prior to seeking medical treatment. By respecting and complying with local traditions, I feel like I can build a far stronger rapport with my patients here. Yeah, this is different. I don't remember it talking so much about... Hello. I don't remember it talking this much about like fox possessions, but maybe I'm misremembering because this is such a... You know, this section was so long ago. Hold on, I gotta go beat that thing's ass really quickly. Where'd he go? Oh, come out wherever you are.
いるの？
Alright. Put them fucking dukes up.
おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。
Omedetou gozaimasu. See, like, where were you? Where are you even hiding? The closet? There's a closet in
まずい
there.
な。武器が壊れそうだ。
Doesn't make any sense to me, man. Okay. This was more or less the same. Nothing too crazy. Oh, yeah, it's this one. It's this one. I remember now. The character from Mizu can be faintly seen etched into the stone base. Oh, that's cool. It tells you where to look. It tells you where to look for the offering. Ah, right. I forgot I found this guy on my first playthrough. I was wondering what he was for. Ah, okay, cool. Alright, that was my plan anyways. My plan was to just go up to the shrine anyways to see if there's something new, but I wanted to go this way first. Because I, wanted to see if that was the right way to go. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the only Jesus statue I found. Was there any others I found?
昨今とこの神社。
My guess is there's probably one in the schoolyard when we get there. I don't know though. Okay, well at least the game's nice enough to, like, if you interact with the statue first, you can it'll tell you, like, where to find the offering. Rusted flask, an antique portable thermos bottle. The glass container inside is broken, so it's no longer usable. Bro. Give me that shit. Something else I noticed too, which is kind of interesting, is that a lot of the times when you reach a dead end in this game, you know, alleyway or whatever, there's a red capsule at the dead end, which I think is very interesting symbolically. Hey, pal. Yeah, that's nothing new. I'm just skipping the cutscenes that doesn't say new cutscene because we've already seen it, so you know, no need to see it again. All right. I found a damaged Ojizo-san in the mountains. The character from Mizu Water can be faintly... Okay, that's just the same thing. Altar? Oh, that's just the puzzle I did earlier. Okay. That was just the stuff we read. Okay. Coolio. Okay. I guess now... just continue on over to Rinko's house. Wait, I didn't get to read that. That was different. Article: Child drowns in waterway. On the evening of the 7th, a 5-year-old girl fell into the waterway of a rice field and subsequently drowned to death. Authorities believe she accidentally fell in while playing. I wonder if this is related to the whole Hinako is dead thing. We still haven't really figured out that whole shtick. Okay. Can't say I was expecting that. I guess let's see if the other flashcards have different things to say. I had to like double check because I wasn't sure, but yeah, no, they're a different thing. How interesting. Article: Child runs in waterway. To the children of Abisugaoka, good kids don't play near waterways. Be especially careful when there's been a lot of rain, because water levels will rise. Good kids don't play in crop fields. Watch out for those reservoirs and ponds because they're dangerous too. Child drowns in waterway. Around 6 p.m., the girl's family discovers her floating face down in the waterway after being carried 2 kilometers downstream where she initially fell in. She was transported to a nearby hospital where she was pronounced dead on arrival. Multiple accidents have occurred due to this waterway in the past, but a single prevention measure has yet to be put in place. Interesting. Parents and guardians: when children are lost and begin to panic, they become less able to pay attention to their surroundings. There have been numerous reports of children running around areas they are not familiar with. They are then falling into waterways and reservoirs and drowning. If you come across a lost child, please offer your help to them. This evening, the lifeless body of Shimizu Hinako was found in a crop field waterway after she presumably drowned to death. It has been suspected that she panicked after losing her way and began running around in the dark. This is likely when she stumbled and fell into the waterway. The name of the actual child who died has been replaced with cutout letters of my name. What a disgusting prank. Ah, okay. I'll have to be like, damn.
台所どこだっけ?
What? It said that was new, but that didn't look new. Wait, hold on. I think I have an idea of what was like new in that cutscene. It was like barely anything. Hold on. Ah, okay. I thought so. So when Rinko pushed Hinako down the stairs, I noticed that on the stairs there was like a little bit of the red, like flower corruption thing. The red flowers, basically. Yeah, I know there's a little bit there. What does it mean? I don't know. You tell me, I guess. Anyways, it's that's a very subtle thing, but hey, I guess it is new, so you know, can't hate too much. Oh. Wait. Wait, wait, was I almost able to enter this room? I don't remember. Wait, what the hell? That's it. That's the mask. And you can see like the bloodied instruments. Whoa, that's really freaky foreshadowing. If wait, hold on, let me check my. Were you always able to enter that room? Emma, a wooden plaque. Hold on. Emma, a wooden plaque. Place it on the back. Place it back in a. Oh my goodness. Oinari Sama's emblem. We need a key there. No, you could not enter that room. We can upgrade? Yeah, there was an emblem blocking it before, but I guess because we have the brooch. Oh shit, yeah, we could not enter this room before. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, it's cool. You can actually see the mask where they keep it. That's really, really cool. Oh, this is new. Research notes on enemy Juganroku. The wish to have one's romantic desires fulfilled is as old as humanity itself. Consequently, there have existed many arts by which people attempt to make such dreams come true. One such method was to employ a sorcerer known as a Jugonshi to perform an incantation written in the Enmi Juganroku. After such spells were suspected of causing chaos and turmoil in the imperial court, their practice was expressly forbidden under the Yoro Code in the first year of the Tempio Hoji era. However, these incantations were later adopted into the practice of Onmyodo, where their effects continue to be studied. According to multiple sources, powerful romantic spells that have been successfully cast are often accompanied by the scent of sandalwood. Uh-huh. Romantic spells, huh? How interesting. I wonder... Ooh. Almost got me there. I wonder what that means in the greater scheme of things. I wonder what's gonna be new in this cutscene. This is the one where we drink the lava, spicy water.
この先は神聖な領域だ。私も君も汚れは持ち込めない。ここで汚れを落とす。さあ、君も。
はい。
ただの水だよ。
What? What?
しっかりしろ。
ドジだね。
This is all the same. Okay. What? What was that all about? Huh. Yeah, what was that all about? So, yeah, I mean, we saw, like, the ritual. I wonder what it, but I wonder why we saw it. Was that supposed to be like Hinako remembering it, or I don't understand. Oh shit, here we go. There were a number of damaged Jizo statues in the hollows of the Divine Tree. I saw old and broken tools laid in front of the statues, most likely so that they could be put to rest. The sacred sword came far before the Inari faith. As such, Jizo statues are more likely than Inari statues to be used as anchors for sealing the sword. It seems I'll need to look into beliefs that are older than the Inari faith to find the sacred sword. Dude, that could be fucking anywhere, man. Wow, that could really be anywhere. Fucking bright arrows, it's right there. All right, it's probably like up here somewhere, like before the school, is my guess. Seems like the most likely answer. Here we go. Indecipherable. Where the fuck is that? What? Where is that? That is not somewhere that I've ever been or have seen. Oh, it's right It's on that side. That's it. Man. Damn, bro. Dersh. Ah, okay. That's where it is. It's on the other side of this this cliff here. Wait, can I even get over there? Because I remember, because aren't I guess let's see. I don't actually know. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Rinko and Shu are chilling like right at the top of the stairs. And then it just kind of automatically tosses us into the school. Yeah. How do I get over there? I think it just automatically puts us in the school, right? Okay. Well, unfortunately, there's no other path. I guess that's probably... Oh, probably fine.
やめてくれ
Okay, no, never mind. I thought it automatically put us in the school, but it does not.
シュートこの辺で道草食ってた
Broken Japanese Geta sandals. Beautifully decorated Japanese style slippers. Whoever wore them did for so long. Whoever wore them did so for a long time, but it is now cracked beyond repair. My god. What's got a new diary entry for somebody? Oh yeah, I found another poster. I just didn't read it because I'm ignoring it. Okay, let's go back and turn this in. Alright, there's our third Jesus statue. We have two more. As where the two more could be, who knows? One is, I mean, they could both be in the mountain area. Okay. So that's the third one. So yeah, my guess is maybe the last two are in the mountain area. Because I don't know where else they could be. And, you know, the Sacred Sword is in the mountain, so... Once we finish the middle school, it's just going pretty much straight there. Oh, not straight there, but more or less straight there.
卒業以来だな
Were they always there? Wait, was there one always there this early? I don't remember one being there, chilling here this early. Okay, it's fine. Oh. School founder's anecdote. When Mr. Yoneda was 20 years old, he came across an injured fox. Being the good teacher he is, he attended to the fox's wounds, shared his food with it, and cared for it. One day, when the fox had fully recovered, it opened its mouth and spoke in human tongue. After expressing its appreciation for Mr. Yoneda, the fox then told him the next page is torn out and on the ground. No, it's not. Don't lie to me. Oh, wait, is this new or did I just miss this one? To all students, the game known as the Fox's Sacrifice is hereby banned. Partaking in this recent fad is forbidden. Any students caught playing will have their parents or guardians notified and be severely punished. Locker room. And then... Wow, that scared the shit out of me, dog. Wow, that scared the shit out of me. Like, I didn't make a noise, but I just had a huge shiver run down my spine. I felt my spine tingle. Oh my god, that spooked me. You're a bastard. What is your problem? Huh? Okay, that's probably still that big guy. Bro. You can't just put a bunch of enemies in an area and be like, yeah, this is new. Oh, the big guy's gone. What? Origami of rumors. I always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. Literally nothing to worry about. Oh. Oh, wait, can we do this before? I don't remember. I don't think so. Diary of Revenge. I found the mention of a transition from the Water Dragon faith to the Divine Tree faith in historical records dating from around the middle of the Kamakura period. There it is written that a peculiar monk donning multiple masks and measuring over 10 shaku, approximately 3 meters, goddamn, in height visited Ebisugaoka. A frankly ridiculous overstatement. That monk brought people to a great cedar tree, later to be idolized in the Divine Tree faith, and told them the following. You who fear the water dragon's wrath, quake no more, for the beast grows weak and prepares for slumber. It's none other than this great tree that has sapped the evil from it. Devote yourselves to the great tree, and it shall keep that beast subdued until the end of time. Upon hearing the monk's words, the people of Ebisugaoka abandoned the water dragon faith and converted to the Divine Tree faith. However, in time, the Divine Tree faith would also begin to change. Being a settlement hidden away from society, the residents had no way of trading with the outside world, and so they were forced to treat their tools with extra care. It was from this unique culture that the Tsukumogami faith was born. Local historic records state that old tools would be brought to the hollows of the Divine Tree and offered to the gods, once again further warping their religion. Between 3-meter-tall monks, giant sacred cedars, and dragons, do humans simply sense divine presence in anything larger than themselves? How utterly ridiculous. Oh! Omamori Rabbit. Press heavy attack immediately after performing a perfect dodge to deal a counter. This counter deals... Ooh! Ooh, I like how that sounds. And we combine it with this? Oh, yeah. So let's see what's going on in here. Hinako, Kimie, Kanta, Sachi, Sakuko, Rinko, Shu, and Kotoyuki. Hi. Origami of Fox prayers. To the revered Fox, my ancestor, I thank you for your divine revelation. Your will shall be done. Yo. What? Hinako disappeared. Kimie cancer. Kanta heart disease. Sachi cancer. Sakuko heart attack. Rinko burned to death. Shu suffocation. And Kotoyuki wishes will come true. Oh, isn't that nice? Everyone's name is crossed out but Kotoyuki's. Kotoyuki wishes will come true. Oh? Letter from Sakuko to Hinako. Hinako, has anyone tried to rope you into playing the Fox's Sacrifice game before? You basically just write a bunch of names on the blackboard and the Fox will tell everyone's future. One of those people will also be granted good luck. But this isn't some childish game. There are spiritual powers at work, mark my words. And the Fox isn't telling people their future, it's deciding them for itself. You have to promise me you won't join in, even as a joke. Even if you don't believe it, please. Even if you don't believe yourself, please. I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class and folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper. Oops. Oops. Oh my goodness. Okay. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she decides to throw them into the void and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day all of those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. Oh my god, okay. Oh. Okay, origami of rumors. She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her or abducts her. I don't care, just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. Is this Rinko's handwriting? Yeah, Hinako, it is. I don't know what to tell you, but Rinko kind of hates her guts. For all the unfortunate of reasons.
どこに行ったかと思えばこんなところにいたのね。
Oh.
お姉ちゃんどこ？
お友達と楽しく過ごせた？ならそろそろお支度をなさい。もうお友達とはお別れの時間よ。
お姉ちゃん。
You can see her wearing the bird mask, which is cool.
あなたが殺すのはあなたの手で。
Oh, wait, isn't this what she said to us in the last? She said that I think she said this to us in the Dark Shrine when we saw her for the first time. I think she did say this to us. I question mark, I think. I'm pretty sure.
それができるからここへ来たのでしょ。
それってどういう？
Cool.
呪ってやる。不幸の底を張って張ってもがいて苦しんだらいいんだ。死ね。苦しんでのたうち回って死ね。死なばー。
Chill out, dude. What? What?
無理しなくていい。まだ休んでいるといい。
Wait, it's a little early for that.
起きられます。
Huh?
辛い儀式だったろう。よく耐えた。よく頑張ってくれたね、ひなこ。さあ、先に進もう。
お
When starting a game from a completed file, using an offering that recovers sanity also fills up the Kutsu seal. When starting the game from a completed file, Soul Siphon will be able to affect multiple inanimate enemies in a small area. Ooh, that's actually a cool buff. What the fuck? Wow, that is not what I expected would happen. I didn't really expect anything, but I did not foresee this occurring. And goodbye. Yeah, there was a door here we couldn't enter before. Oh, we can enter it now. Unfinished letter. My future friend, spring unfurls around me in vivid color. As I write you this letter, upon your arrival, you may bear anxiety about your new life. The slightest remembrance of your old home may call tears to your eyes like it once did to mine. The scent of ripe plums joins with warbler's birdsong in bittersweet union, memories that call me home to a mountain village spring. Everywhere I turn, I am met with splendor, the sound of chirping warblers, the smell of sweet plums. I am certain that this land, though new to you, shall become a place of respite and tranquility. You and I call the same village home, so please share with me whatever weighs on your mind. I'm eager to hear your stories of home together, and together we... well, this is a cool room. It's filled with a bunch of dolls. Oh, isn't that ominous? A perspective on Hiragami? Whatever that means. The other day, my honorable father-in-law told me that fate had smiled upon me and that my blood had been blessed by the stars. What? If I attempt to interpret his words, I can only understand them to mean that he believes that an intervention of good fortune or coincidence allowed me to be so connected with his house. However, I do not believe he meant to humble me with his words. Instead, I think his words should have been taken more literally. My very blood was favored by fate. In this world of mortals, there exist rare individuals who possess non-ABO blood types, so maybe having blood that was blessed by the stars simply means that I was born with a rare mutation. After all, there are many variations, some of which are as uncommon as 1 in 100,000 people. Perhaps when a human child who possesses blood that contains the power to deepen the bond between mortals and gods is born into a village, they are selected as a candidate for a heterogamous marriage. If such is the case, then it would explain why such partnerships are so infrequent. I wonder who shall be next to be welcomed into this world. If it is another child beloved by fate, then I would like to do all in my power to help their transition into a new life. Mayumi? Wait, isn't Mayumi's the name of the girl? Fuck, I keep forgetting. Ooh. One more swallow. Performing a counter without using focus increases damage inflicted. Ah. Okay, that's a cool one. Mayumi. That's the name of the girl who went missing in the beginning of the game. If I... Oh my goodness. If I remember correctly... Right? Hold on. Let me... Let me... double check. Yeah. Name Suzutani Mayumi, last seen wearing white blouse, long navy skirt, beige neckerchief, and black polka dots. Yeah. Mayumi. Is this the same Mayumi? I don't know. Could be, could be not. There's only, I mean, I don't know. I don't see a reason why it couldn't be. Oh, this is new. The handwriting here is erratic. Hinako, why are you here? This was supposed to be my chance to talk to Shu alone. Why the hell are you here? Why the hell are you closing up next to Shu like that? Next to Shu like that's where you belong. And the chair on top, Sakako decided to tag along too just because of you, but I can forgive her. I mean, she did me a favor of dying soon enough anyway? How long are you going to keep living for? Quit. You're already dead. Quit haunting Abisu Gaoka like some pathetic ghost. So, Sakuko and Hinako are already dead? Me don't understand. Oh, let's look around. Okay. Fox Origami. All of a sudden, the town was enveloped in a thick fog. Everywhere I looked, I saw strange monsters. I could only bring myself to sit inside my empty house, alone and shaking. That's when Shu came and rescued me. After that, it didn't matter how terrifying the outside world was, so long as I was able to spend time alone with Shu. His handwriting suddenly turns frightening. But then I realized that cockroach Hinako was with him. What are the odds? Just die, you pest. You don't belong in this town anymore. Did you forget that? Oh, it does say skip new cutscene. Well, I mean, I guess it is new, because, like I said, we're Beast Hinako, not normal Hinako. Let's see.
彼の気持ち考えたことある？あんたは裏切った。もてあそんで裏切った。謝れ。その格好で今すぐ土下座して謝れ。聞こえてるんでしょ。なんとか言いなさいよ。ひなこ。
Later, Gator. I think this is new. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I decided to say that your new. I'm giving you a name Hinako. Or I decided I'm giving you a new name. Your handwriting here is erratic. As if the writer had overcome. As if the writer was overcome with emotion. Your new name is Hinako. Got it, Hinako. Don't you think it's super cute? It's the same name as that awful, horrible, mean, cruel Hinako who left me all by myself and went far, far away. I hate her. I know why she threw me away. It's because I'm dark and sad and mean. Dang it, I forgot the stuff I needed to cut off Hinako's arms and legs. Oh well, I'll just cut her into tiny pieces tomorrow. Well now? Question mark? I think this is new. Letter of concern. Dear Hinako, good luck and bad luck are two sides of the same coin. For one person, today could be lucky, but for someone else, it might be the opposite. Right now, a bright sun shines upon you, but that sun might also make your but that sun also makes your shadow very long and dark. Dark shadows draw evil towards them. I really didn't want to send you a letter like this on your special day, but I just couldn't get it off my mind. I sense that your fortune has taken a turn for the worse. There's just something not right about the sun and the shadow that surrounds you. Or are you, Hinako? This should be a day for celebration, yet you're... What? And that's the wedding kimono. The, what's it called? The Shiramuku. Wait, what? I think one of the hard things to parse. Ooh, excuse me. One of the hard things to parse in this game is when it comes to like notes talking about certain events, like Hinako's death. That note talking about Hinako's special day. It's hard to parse whether some of the things are just like Hinako's own, like it's like Hinako's own like internalization of things made manifest. So like her thoughts about certain things made manifest, or other characters' thoughts about things made manifest, right? Because the thing about Silent Hill is that the things you experience in the game aren't just your main character's own inner demons becoming physically, manifested. It's also other characters, right? So I wonder when we read a letter like that from Sakuko, what exactly does it mean? Is it like, is that letter a result of Hinako's like inner turmoil against like marriage or what, right? I don't know. It's kind of like, it's kind of tough to parse.
幼い頃からの友人に別れを告げるのは辛いだろ
はい。いえ、するべきでした。もっと早くこんな姿をお見せして申し訳ありません。
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。行こう。
So I just want to say, that whole like sequence of us killing our friends in the Dark Shrine, honestly, with Beast Hinako, it feels way more like complete, I guess would be the word I'm looking for. Like, I feel like it makes it like seeing Beast Hinako in that position makes more sense, like visually, or it's definitely more striking visually. At least in my opinion. That revenge, and then in the Edo period, Ebisu Gaoka witnessed another faith-changing event. Divine Tree, the symbol of the religion, was struck by lightning and burned down. By this time, the ideologies of the Tsukumogami faith had taken root, and sacredness was now determined by the antiquity of an object. The divine tree was not worshipped for subduing the water dragon. Instead, it was only due to the fact that it was the oldest object in the area. And so, a new divine object was decided upon to take the tree's place. The next target for worship was the Inari statue. Before long, faith in the Inari statue itself developed, mixing with the Tsukumogami faith to create an amalgamation of beliefs completely unique to Ebisugaoka. To this effect, the mongrel Inari faith here in Ebisugaoka has almost no likeness to that practiced throughout the rest of Japan and boasts a pathetically superficial history. Even this changing of idols has been turned into some epic divine story by the priest. This is the nonsense they came up with. With the divine tree destroyed by lightning, the land lost its guardian, and the ancient evil water dragon attempts to rise from its slumber. Hearing the town's plight, a family of benevolent foxes traveled far from the west to subdue the dragon once more. The people's faith in them bolstered their power, but without enough power, the dragon shall weaken once more. So now they're convincing locals to devote themselves to the new god, Inari-sama. Water dragon, divine tree, Tsukumogami, and now Inari-sama. Inari-sama. These pathetic people believe their faith has 1,000 years of history, yet it's been mutilated time and again to suit their petty needs. Man, it truly is a fickle beast. Oh, shit. He's... Whoever this mystery person is, they are so right. What? The view's great, isn't it? I've always wanted to see it with you. You're probably alright if you made it this far, but just to be sure you're not being followed by anyone, right? This is our own private sanctuary. We don't need anyone else. What? Oh, this is different. My sanctuary is still incomplete. I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze. I need to gather more women, but even when I do, they all go away. I keep collecting more and more, but they all die. Mommy, why did you leave me all alone? I'm so lonely. I'm lonely, so lonely. It feels like I'm going to freeze, but I need to gather more women, but even when I do, they all go away. Okay. Augers. Okay. The defeated soldiers needed a place they could hide to escape prosecution by the enemy army. They were unable to engage with anyone from surrounding settlements, so there was no way for them to purchase new goods. They forced them to make do with what they already had and led to a culture where tools were used as long as possible. The act of treating old tools with respect and reusing broken or unwanted ones was seen as a virtue and called kishu. It was thought that when a tool reached the end of its lifespan and was laid to rest, then both the tool and the god whom it was offered would be pleased. Clearly a tradition born of necessity in Aiden village of defeated soldiers. The character for he. Oh, maybe it was Oh, maybe what it was showcasing was Shu's house? Let's look around. Ah, yeah. Cracked Hibachi Brazier. Ah, okay. Uh-huh. So then where's the last one, you think? It has to be somewhere. I thought there'd be two on this mountain, but I guess not. I don't know. Wait, is this like a new cutscene? I don't Remember there being a cutscene here. Oh, that's how we fulfill the first condition. Winners don't do drugs. Reached, hold on, was it, let me read that achievement. Reach the Iwai residence. Reach the Iwai residence while taking a single capsule and left the capsules on Shu's desk at his workshop. All right, nice. So that's number 1. Letter to my partner. Hey there, partner. We've made it out of some pretty vicious battles together, huh? Even had to part ways with our fair share of comrades on the battlefield. I just never thought we'd have to part ways too. But at least ours won't be a goodbye through death on the battlefield. From now on, you can't ask anything from me. You can't ask for anything from me, okay? Because it's not like I can expect your help anymore. You have to look after yourself now. I won't be there to drag you to safety when you fall. But wherever we go, no matter what we do, we'll always be part of the Space Army, and we'll always be partners. Got it? Thanks for everything, Hinako. Shu. There we go. We gave up our pills. He's not there.
いいえ、私は襲えません。
Yeah, I'm wondering how, because this section of the Dark Shrine is like so long, because you know it's like the whole ritual.
見えなくとも一緒にいるのを感じます。
Whoa.
頑張ります。あなたにふさわしくなるように。
Yeah, this part of the Dark Shrine is very long because it's like the three rituals to become Beast Hinako. So I'm curious how this will change because, you know, we're already Beast Hinako, so we don't need to do the whole arm cutting off, face cutting off, branding, etc. Oh, new cutscene. Hold escape for new cutscene.
お夕飯ができたからね。おい、リンコ離せ。
ひなこ、もう十分。殺すか殺されるか決めた？
お姉ちゃん、
殺されなさい、ひなこ。
どうしてみんなそうなの？みんな殺してるの？お姉ちゃんも殺したの？
ええ、私も殺したわ。お父さんもお母さんも、そして大切な妹であるあなたもね。友達もみんな殺したわ。
私は殺されたくない。
今日それを口にすることがどれだけ恐ろしいか分かってる？
もちろん。
今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれど、もう一度だけ言うわね。生はあなたが選びなさい。だけど今日、その選択には特別な代償が伴う。それもあなたが生き延びた時にだけ。あなたがおとなしく殺されるなら何の代償もない。お姉ちゃんはひな子に幸せになってほしいよ。
お姉ちゃん。シュウ、リンコ。
Ah. So, Junko went through the same thing Hinako did? Is that how I'm meant to interpret that? Oh. Choose childhood diary. I made a promise to myself. I'm never ever going to treat Hinako like a girl. My older cousin, who's a girl, told me that some girls don't want to be treated like they're girls, and Hinako's my partner, not a girl. So if anyone tries to treat her like a girl, I'll kick their butts. It looks like she was trying his best to write neatly. I think, I'm assuming that's not a new note. That's just one I missed. Oh, shit. In the Edo period, lightning struck the divine tree, leading people to believe that its spiritual power was lost. Then they turned to worship the next oldest object, the Inari statues. Thus, the people of Ebisugaoka began worshipping Inari-sama. However, the sacred sword predates even the Inari faith. If the oldest object was to become the next object... Okay. That was stuff we already read. Oh. Letter to Kumiko. He's really done it this time. That husband of mine is always quick to brandish that knife around when he loses his temper, but this time he went too far. He threw it at Hinako. Did he even stop for a sec to think what might happen if he mangled her face before she got married? I just don't know what's going through his head sometimes. Sorry, Kumiko. I know I'm always complaining to you. Huh. Oh. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Hold on. Here we go. And our Jizo statue is here. Let's read this first. Clinical trial. It has now been 2 weeks since I began taking Kakura Makakura. I've observed no significant physical changes. If anything, I've been falling asleep and waking with ease. I have lucid dreams an average of once every 2 days. When I do, I feel neither the passage of time nor exhaustion, which allows me to become lost in thought. However, today I was met with startling results. In my dream, there's another version of myself who spoke to me. Alright, where are we going? Okay. Oh! Dad's old kitchen knife. Father's old tuna filleting knife. It's not completely rusty and useless. So the only thing I'm lost on is where we get the Aguro no Hote-sama. I have no idea what to tell you.
来たれ我らのもとへ人木のもとへ私何をご神木どういうこと
Okay. Free time. Oh. Something new on Shu. Shu's knowledge of medicine rivals that of a veteran pharmacist. From ingredients, efficacy, to the medicine that best matches your body, you name it, and he'll be able to tell you. You can consult him with all those pains that come with growing up, like headaches to acne, and just like that. He'll recommend you medicine and also give you advice on daily lifestyle choices. Rumor got around that listening to Shu's advice really does make acne go away, and now he's really popular with the girls. I suffer from frequent headaches, so Shu gives me medicine based on my symptoms, and it really helps out. What a nice guy. Sacred Sword, an ancient sword that harbors a malevolent energy deep within its steel. Even if the blade chips, the mysterious power that resides in it will restore the weapon to its whole unblemished state. Sacred Sword. While it is sheathed, the Sacred Sword will cover durability when you attack using other weapons. While you cannot attack using the Sacred... Wait, what? While you cannot use the Sacred Sword to focus attack, your gauge will remain untouched. If you attack while focusing, however, oh my god, I can't read. Okay. While you cannot use the Sacred Sword to focus attack, your gauge will remain untouched if you attack while focusing. However, if you are attacked while in this state, you will automatically block the attack and be forced out of focus. Okay. You can perform a counter while wielding the Sacred Sword using R2 as long as counter is possible, even if you're already in the middle of an attack. Oh, we get a fourth weapon now. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, let me clear these out. Hell yeah, buddy. All right, now we have to purify it. I don't know how we do that. Let's go to Shu's house, because I'm thinking that pond in the back may have something to do with it. I can't really think of anywhere else to go, so... Oh, yo. On the 21st, 13 Ebisugaoka residents were brutally killed in broad daylight. The police department has yet to find the killer. Kinshu Paper, Morning Edition, May 22nd, Meiji 13, 1880. This was a truly horrible incident. Police investigations pulled up nothing, and construction on a large-scale dam began soon after, drawing a whole new workforce to Ebisugaoka that rapidly developed the town. Oh my god. I cannot read. I'm thinking faster than I'm reading. Drawing a whole new workforce to Ebisugaoka that rapidly developed the town. Before long, everyone had forgotten about the mass murder. I, however, had not forgotten. There was something very peculiar about this incident. According to multiple eyewitness reports, the killer was a giant of a man over 2 meters tall who had covered himself in head to toe in tree bark and roots fashioned to a kind of armor. On top of all that, he also wore a no mask. He marched around the town preaching the following: "You worship false idols. The foxes lead you astray. Destroy their foul statues. If reverence is not given to the divine tree, then that water dragon shall arise once more to bring calamity upon this land." The man then proceeded to butcher everyone in the path with his katana. I'd wager that the perpetrator was some kind of divine tree faith fanatic. To the followers of the old practices, the transition of faith from the divine tree to the Inari statue is surely seen as an unforgivable act of blasphemy. It's entirely possible that the strange guise he wore was to replicate the giant monk who founded the religion in the Kamakura period. According to another eyewitness report, we also know what happened to the man in his final moments. This too, unsurprisingly, has been made out into some kind of divine happening. A thick fog swept in, and from it appeared a pack of eerily glowing foxes. They circled around the man, surrounding him, and then everything was swallowed by the fog, leaving nothing behind. What juvenile drivel. And the guy who wrote this is a bit of a stick in the mud. God. Alright, well. Okay, so I don't know if this is going to be a cut or this is a new video, but if it's new, hi, hello, welcome back to Silent Hill F. If this is just a cut, then hi, welcome back. So you might be wondering why we're back here. So I looked up the steps for like the ending that I'm trying to get because like I said, I felt like I was missing something, and I was. So in this area, this part of the Dark Shrine, the main hall, there is so how I say. So you know how like as we've been going throughout the shrine, there's those Inari-sama doors that we never were able to access in the first playthrough that we can now. And there is one that I forgot about in this area, and apparently that one is actually really important because it holds the how you say, it holds the key to getting the ending, basically. And I completely missed it because I forgot that there is one there. So I guess we can just save here. Yeah, so there is an ending. So, or the steps, the important thing for this specific ending is we have to go to the second ritual hall, because if you remember, somewhere on, now there, buddy, over on this side, I believe it was this way. Over this way, there is an attic, and up there we got a drawstring bag that we used to, you know, get the oh fuck. There was a bag. There was an item we get that was a bag to upgrade our inventory. God, I can't focus. But in that room, there was also an Inari-sama door that I forgot about. Fuck, man, I have to do all this shit again. Okay, it doesn't take that long. Apparently behind that door is something very important for this ending. Wait, did I read this? I don't think so. Withstand the ceremony of welcome, and Hinako shall become born anew with blinding beauty. Ancestral spirits of the Tsuneki, who by the order of the Kutsunomiya and heaven's benediction dwell, offer unto Hinako thy words of celebration, for she has completed this ritual. Oh, interesting. Alright. So this is where we need to go. I believe. Yeah, this way. I don't think it heard me. I think up here, yes. Yeah, here's look at the drawstring bag. Right, and there was a hidden door here. Yeah, see, there's an Inari-sama door. I just forgot about this completely. Okay. Here, let me Close the guide because I had to double check where I was going. All right. So let's see where this goes. Oh. It goes outside. Okay. Yeah, no, of course. Oh, this is cool. Kind of gives us a little sense of things. Well, I guess we can tell that the Dark Shrine is a pretty big building, but it's also more underground, I guess. Okay. Mandate of the clan. And yet our mortal world is ever changing. The age of gods is past, and the powers of heaven have withered. Such a living sacrifice may no longer suffice to quell the wrath of the deep, so our ancestors saw fit to place a seal of immense power upon the being below. Upon the waters they set a great stone. Now the being remains sealed away, unable to break free of its prison. However, earth cannot endure forever against the might of water. As power wanes, the seal shall break. When the wrath rises once more, we shall be powerless to stop it. Okay, I guess let's explore around this outside area, see if there's anything else. Ooh, there we go. Mandate of the clan. Upon the rock, our ancestors built a shrine, naming it Heaven's Benediction, so it could serve as a sanctuary for our clan. When Heaven's benediction falls, the wrath of the depths shall rage against the heavens themselves, and both man and land shall face calamity. When that time comes, the glory of Higa's gods shall wane, heralding to the end of our clan. It is the duty of our family's head to ensure that Heaven's benediction will prosper for generations to come. It is a fate of our family's head that he shall prevent calamity from ever arising. And... oh. He who seeks the crimson water which banishes evil. When the Shishi Odoshi strikes once, let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bells ring to speak the legends of this land. Trapped under a great stone in the lake's abyss lies a slumbering water dragon, born during the age of gods and sealed away by our ancestors. Deprived of the water dragon's spirit, the once lush great tree has met a withering fate. The Crimson Water Puzzle. What? Oh. And a little bell. Oh, I guess we have to time the bell to the sound of that little bamboo thingy. I don't know what they're actually called. Oh, there's another bell. Uh-oh. Oh, let's walk around for a bit. There might be more things. Oh, what's going on here? Oh! This has to be it. The Ogura no Hote-sama. Hote-sama sitting cross-legged. A medicine bottle with Hote-sama, the monk engraved on it, contains a red liquid. In ancient times, when people believed fevers were the result of demonic possession, this infusion was considered a miracle cure that was capable of dispelling evil spirits. Though the original formulation has been lost to time, historical documents indicate that it took an extraordinary amount of time and effort to prepare. Alrighty, we got the Ogura no Hote-sama. Cool. Note of caution. Ogura no Hote-sama bestows unto us the blessing of crimson water. This blessing can be found deep beneath the sacred mountain or spring water pools to infuse with benison herbs. Its medicinal properties, unlike any other, are the bounty of many moons of steeping. The power imbued to the crimson water shall eradicate even the most wicked evil, but beware, for its frightful potency makes it unsuitable for the purification of mortals. Only for the excision of ancient evils shall it be used. Okay, maybe this ending won't be a good ending like I thought. Oh, the bells have... oh, maybe I have to pay attention. The bells have like a little drawings on them. So this one's like a mountain? Here, let me go see what the other ones have. Okay. This one over here. This one has a... I guess water? Symbol of like water, I guess? I don't know. This one has a... tree? Question mark? This one has also water, but waves instead of a big block. And this one has fire. Lamau, I guess? Oh, well, there's more. According to the writings of the Iwai family, whose members have served the people of Abisugaoka as physicians for generations, only infusions prepared using the traditional method can be truly called Agura no Hotei-sama. Anything bearing the name in the modern day is merely snake oil. True infusions are said to be a double-edged sword, both a miraculous elixir and a dangerous poison. That is, if one harbors any guilt inside their hearts, then not only shall the infusion cleanse you of any evil spirits, but it will also destroy your very self from the inside out. Wait. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. wait. I think this might not be the good ending. So I think this ending might not be the good ending that I thought it was. Well, we'll still stick with it. We'll still go with it. Honestly, there might not be even a good ending in this game, right? Whatever. Let's figure out this puzzle. Okay. Okay, so he who seeks crimson water, which banishes evil. When the Shishi Odoshi, which I'm guessing is the name of the bamboo little bamboo thingy. I don't know what to describe it. Little bamboo like seesaw. You know, where like with water going in and out, etc. So when the Shishi Odoshi strikes once, let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bell ring to speak legends of this land. Okay. Trapped under a great stone in the lake's abyss, buried lies a slumbering water dragon born during the Age of Gods, sealed away. Deprived of the water dragon spirit, the once lush tree has met with a withering fate. Okay, so I'm guessing that the one bell with the tree icon is going to be important. So when the Shishi Odoshi strikes once, let the bell chime. And then thrice shall the bells ring to speak the legends of this land. Huh? Okay. So when it says thrice the bells ring, does it mean like 3 bells or 1 bell 3 times? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Trapped under the great stone in the lake's abyss. Under the great stone in the lake's abyss. So maybe this one, because this is just like a block of water, so maybe this represents like the depths. Lies a slumbering water dragon born during the Age of Gods and sealed away by ancestors. That one I don't know. Maybe it could be the waves over here. Maybe this could mean like the waves. And then... There's also the symbol, there's like a fire symbol here, but I don't know what the hell this could mean. And then there's a tree there, and then up in the thing in the room there's a mountain. Maybe the Great Stone could be the mountain? But maybe we have to think about not the stone, but the dragons. Like, I don't know. Let's just try. Fucking run! And then maybe the tree? No. Okay. Is there anything else I'm given for this puzzle, or is that the only, or is this the only hint I get? That's a crazy thing to keep locked away in like a tiny little corner. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Oh, that's just ammo. Okay. I'll take those, but. Fuck, man. This is just like the mural puzzle. It's just like, here's a slightly vague poem and good luck. Let the bell chime. Thrice shall the bells ring. So maybe the Great Stone is the mountain? Let's try this. So let's go. Let's try that. maybe it's not a time limit because you don't really have a lot of time. I don't know, I got stuck there, so let's try again. Oh, let's wait for the next one. God damn it, I got stuck again. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about it wrong? Okay. I think maybe I understand. I think. So I'm thinking that it's not like a time-based challenge, it's just a click the right buttons challenge. That was not the order I wanted to do. I can't remember if I don't remember if I tried this combo. I don't think I did. I don't know, but I think the first one has to be the mountain, and then maybe the second one is this water instead, and the third one, yeah, is the tree. Oh. The last record of a true Aguro no Hote-sama being administered in Abisugaoka was around the time that Senninsugi Shrine's divine tree fell in a lightning strike. According to historical records, it was decided that in order to protect against such misfortune from befalling the shrine again, an Inari statue would be enshrined as a divine object. The Iwai family sprinkled the statue with revered medicine to cleanse it of any impurities. It is said that the Inari statue's bowl miraculously filled with red liquid resembling Aguro no Hote-sama, and ever since, any villager who drank it was cured of their illnesses. Okay, I did the puzzle, but what's my prize? Alright. So... let's see. Here we go, maybe here now? Oh yeah, it's red. Oh! Yeah. Be free of your hatred is the achievement. Purify the sacred sword. You didn't help me that much, but thank you. Yeah, it just has a typical moveset now. Oh, there's a thing here I didn't read. Old medical record notes, while the request for emergency transport was being made, I was left alone in the examination room with the patient. During this time, he briefly regained consciousness. When I rushed over and began calling his name, he responded Kotoyuki, so that is my name? It's not uncommon for patients with high fevers to experience disorientation. However, this young boy did not show any signs of distress. He remained expressionless. His face was like an unmoving mask. His eyes were blank and glassy, not unlike those of a doll. At the very least, I did not know any of the usual symptoms of fever-induced disorientation. Immediately after he again lost consciousness, as I did not accompany him, I do not know the details of what happened at the prefectural hospital. Although such an episode can likely be attributed to a temporary disturbance in the patient's memory, as a long-practicing physician of Abisugaoka, I cannot help but be reminded of the local phenomenon, the fox possession. Oh, right, we did read the things about how, like, if a fox bites you, it can, like, possess you. Oh, I gotta kind of put belt to ass real quick. Fuck you, shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of shit, fucking die. Die, piece of shit. Yeah, fuck you. Go to hell. Right, we did read the thing where like people can be possessed by foxes if they get bitten. So yeah, that's very interesting. Like maybe there's more truth to that. There might be more truth to that. That meets the eye.
見送りなんていいぜ。じゃあまた明日な、相棒。
あ、相棒。
お前はお前らしいままが一番だ。周りに流されるなんて相棒らしくないぜ。
そうだな。私もそうだと思ってた。
ひなこ？すごい音が聞こえたけど。
気のせいじゃない？全然知らない。
あ、その服どうだった？可愛かったでしょ。
言ったでしょ。私にそんな可愛いの似合うわけないって。だからさ、もうそういう服をもらってくるのやめてよね。恥ずかしいんだからさ。
そうかい？じゃあよそにあげようかね。
うん、それがいいよ。
ひなこにとってもよく似合ってると思ったんだけど。
それは悪くない。私が望んだことなんだから。
That was new. Interesting. So like another look into the whole, or not the whole, but like into Hinako's more, you know, rejection of traditional femininity. So this one's May 26, 1960. Interesting stuff to think about, that's all. Oh, and another thing, well, I'll show it later, but the painting puzzle was also different. But I'll show you later. Excerpt from the Encyclopedia of Occult Phenomena, Autoscopic Hallucination. A type of visual hallucination caused by brain tumors in which an individual perceives their own image before them as if they were standing in front of a mirror. Although it is merely a reflection, there have been extremely rare cases in which hallucinations have been reported to possess a will of their own and are able to hold conversations. In such instances, the reflection will often say negative opinions about or demonstrate hostile behavior towards the individual. Such apparitions are thought to be projections of negative feelings about the self that have been repressed. This is also known as the doppelganger phenomenon. Wait, brain tumor? What? Are we adding another thing to Hinako's thing? Did she die from a brain tumor? Bro. Oh, I guess I can show you here. But yeah, the puzzle is different, right? Because in the first playthrough, Hinako's face was crossed out, but now this time all three of her friends are crossed out. A reflection, perhaps. Alright, whatever. I'll solve the puzzle for now. Not whatever, but I'll see you in the next thing. I'm gonna solve the puzzle right now. Oh. Mom's bag of prescriptions. Prescription list. Patient Shimizu Kimie. Take once after each meal and once before bed. Store in a cool, dry place. And then a bunch of drugs we don't know the name of. Take 1 tablet, 2 tablets, etc. Department of Internal Medicine, Prefectural University Hospital. Okay, interesting to think about. Hinako's mother also taking a lot of drugs. Yeah, here's the sailor uniform. Taking a lot of drugs. I said that poorly, my bad. It makes sense that her mother is on medication, right? Some of the medication's probably just like normal health problems, but some of that is, some of those might be like psychiatric meds, like stuff to help with like stress and depression, stuff like that. So, you know. Oh, Hinako's diary, April 6th. My big day is tomorrow. I can't back out. I'm scared. I want to run away. I don't get it. Why is it already here?
お前本当に隠し事はしてないんだろうな。
全然知らない。本当に覚えてもなかった。
お父さん、いいじゃありませんか。何の文句があるんです？ひなこ、あんたはどう思ったの？
わかんないよ。全然わかんない。
そうよね。無理もないよ。心を落ち着けてじーっと考えてごらん。心の中のもう一人の自分にじっくりと相談するの。
私嫌だよ。
え？
嫌だやだ絶対嫌だ。
どうしたのひなこ？
だって私お母さんのこと嫌いなんだもん。私お母さんのこと嫌い。お母さんみたいになりたくない。
Oh. That was also different. Makes sense, right? Yeah. Well, now it's time to go see if the Hinako cutscene where we like our inner selves like I'm gonna kill you, dog. And it's like, what? See if that's different. How interesting. Oh, that's not good. What? Is that not it? What? They changed the puzzle? Oh, man. The sword and fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. After a long and vicious fight, the sword was defeated, and the fox reigned supreme. Taking the Blackbird's right hand, Fox showed her the scales on his other hand. I must choose, Blackbird. Have you made a decision? Upon one side of the scales was the fox, on the other nothing. Maybe he reigned supreme, as in like... Oh. I thought I already... Did I already try that combination? The drawer is locked. That's suspicious.
じゃあ買い物に行ってるとか言っといてよ。
はいはい、わかったよ。
Oh, new cutscene.
私が見えてるよね。とうとう私の声まで聞こえるようになったんだ。そんなとこに立ってないで入ったら、ちょうど話がしたかったところだから。あなたは誰なの？お願い、死んで。って言ったらあなたは死んでくれる？どうして私に死んでほしいの？清水ひな子から生まれ変わることができるかもしれない。私以外のものになりたいってこと？どうして私として生きていたくないの？幸せなこと、辛いこと、
大切なこと、嫌なこと、全部たくさん考えて絶望したから。もっと前向きな言い方をしよう。ヒナのままいつまでも暮らせるわけがない。巣の中でヒナのまま親鳥に食べさせてもらって、大好きなお友達といつまでも遊べる日々が永遠に続くわけがない。寒い冬が訪れれば親鳥たちは巣を捨てて旅立つ。大好きなお友達だって飛び方を覚えた順に旅立っていく。後には誰も残らない。周りの巣はみんな空っぽに。親鳥たちも友達もみんな旅立っていってしまった。残ったのは自分だけ。やめて。今ある幸せと必ず訪れる孤独な冬をすべて足し算引き算して私なりに考えたの。やめて。嫌なの、怖いの、恐ろしいの。わかるよ。やだよね、怖いよね。でも一番怖いのはこのまま冬が。そんなの分かってる。分からない。分かりたくない。考えたくない。それでいいの。耳を塞いでわめいていることが選択でいいの？それがあんたの選択なら、私はあんたに死んでもらう。容赦しないからね。嫌ならあんたが生きたいっていう覚悟を見せてよ。決意を見せて。逃げるのではなく、耳を塞ぐのではなく、しっかり私を殺して、あんたが生き残って、あんたこそ私を殺して私より幸せになれるっていう絶対の約束ができるの。怖いんでしょ本当は。怖いよ。私だってすごく怖い。でも今優しい人だっていつか変わるかもしれない。お父さんでさえ昔は笑ってたって言うんだよ。でも恐怖に怯えることは選択じゃない。目を開けろ。考えるのをやめるな。自分の幸せを誰かに決めさせるんじゃない。清水ひな子、お前はひなだが翼はある。私が勇気を与えるから。だからお前が翼をくれ。
Owie. Whoa, okay, that cutscene was just completely different. I guess that was a little bit more constructive, because I remember the first time, or the first one being a bit more negative, but this one was a bit more less negative. Bundle of letters from the drawer. When I look upon the moon, I cannot help but be reminded of your graceful form. Oh, how blessed I would be if we were gazing at the same moon right now. Awaiting your answer is nothing short of pure bliss. Oh! Wait a minute. Are these two? Hold on. Let me look at that bundle again. Okay, here we go. No, the thing is different. I was wondering if these two letters might be also similar to this one, or from the same person. So I guess the person that Hinako's getting arranged to marry is Kotoyuki. That makes sense. Huh. Oh, there we go. Something new.
私は一体。
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
これでは皆様に愛想を尽かされてしまうでしょうか。
そんなことは私が許しはしない。少し血色が良くなった。君の体にも合うようだ。先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
もう立てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。行こう。君のために用意した一番大切なものがある。
はい。
Was that cutscene any different? It didn't look like it was any different at all, but maybe it was like a minor thing that I just didn't pick up on. There's a few of those with the new cutscenes. Like a very, very tiny difference. By a few of those, I mean literally only two. Most of them tend to be pretty different. Well, I guess three technically. The one with Sakuko, the one with Rinko pushing down the stairs, and this one. Scroll of welcome, do not fear, I was once you. That's different. Okay. Oh, scroll of welcome, days filled with tears, attachments cannot be forgotten so easily. Celebrate once and for all, may you live happily ever after, may we all thrive for eternity. That's not good. Okay, so see how this cutscene's different. I thought this cutscene was earlier in the game, but it's a lot later. Hey, for gore.
よろしいかしら。
では
お姉ちゃん。
まだ生きてるのね。
うん。
しっかりなさい。
しっかりって。
未練は拙速では立てない。そう思い時間を与えたけれど、生きていてもいいなんて考えてないわよね。そんな甘えは許さない。殺せ、必ず。
もう少し外していた方がいいかな。
いいえ。お時間をありがとうございます。それではこれにて。
姉妹で語り合えたかね。
はい。
それでは行こうか。
Okay.
あなた様のお印ですね。
All right. Time to solve the puzzle again. Oh, man. Okay, maybe this time won't be too bad. Let's see. All right, let's see here. Maybe it's okay. Your 3 quest week. Okay, the black bird is in the cage at last. The satisfied fox spreads his fan. The white bird remains in a daze. All had been swept away as she slept. Okay, spreads his fan. Obviously, Fox Crest goes here. Okay, that's done. The blackbird is in the cage. Huh. The white bird remains in a daze. She has been swept away as she slept. Okay, has to be here. Cage. What does cage mean? Oh, that's a tricky one. Maybe here? Hmm. What does cage mean in this scenario? Oh, man, I don't want to do this puzzle again. Oh, okay. Maybe here? Maybe here? No. Cage. The blackbird's in the cage. The satisfied fox spreads his fan. Wow, that one's so on the nose. The white bird remains in a daze. Huh. Remains in a daze. All have been swept away while she slept. So I'm thinking it has to be this time the one in the palanquin. But I don't know what cage means in this scenario. Hmm. The blackbird is in the cage. So the blackbird is in the cage at last. The white bird remains in a daze. So are we thinking like the blackbird cage as in like marriage cage? While she slept. Wait. I knew that sleeping fox would come back to help me in the future. All right. Cool. You solve it one time, you can solve it any other time. All right, now we do the marriage ceremony and then etc. Okay, this cutscene's the same.
これは驚いた。まだ生き残っていようとは。
私は認めない。
Oh, you know what? This cutscene will be different because of the pills.
心を沈めて消え去りなさい。あなたの存在はもはやヒナコを苦しめるだけ。
ひなこ、私、清水ひなこは私。いいえ、
清水ひな子はもう存在しません。帰りなさい。ここはあなたがいてよい場所ではありません。このような日に一体どこからこのようなつきものが。
Wait, this is different?
ひな子、今払ってあげるから。
I think.
少し待ちなさい。お前は一体。
Our doll. Yeah, that was completely different. Wow. Oh. So the things that I thought were antlers, you know, like the one wedding-ish, or I think it's in that wedding scene. Where Hinako and Fox Mask. Hold on one second. Where Hinako and Fox Mask are like doing their, I guess, matrimony. They get like these two looking antler things. Well, I thought they were antlers, but they're spinal cords.
違うよ。サクコもリンコもシュウも奪い、お父さんもお母さんも会えないわけじゃない。子供の頃のようにいつでも会えるわけじゃないだけ。黙れ化け物め、私を返せ、奪った全てを返せ。ごめんね、私。でもあんたの気持ちは全て私が受け止めてあげるから。
What? What the fuck?
ひな子、この薬を飲みなさい。君はあのようなものに疲れてけなげに耐えていたのか。俺、よくもひな子に。死ね！ひな子、もう大丈夫だ。
Shu? Oh my god, Shu!
どけ！どうしてそいつをかばう！お前を誰より守ると誓う俺よりどうして信じられるんだ！
シュウと一緒に昔のままの姿でずっといたかった。でも私もシュウもいつまでも同じではいられないんだ。
それは分かってる！でもどうしてそいつなんだ？どうしてだ？
シュウはいつまでも今のままでいようと言ってくれる。だけど琴雪さんは私と共に未来へ歩もうと言ってくれる。どちらも不安だった。どちらにも希望を感じた。もし本当にこの身を二つに引き裂くことができたなら、私は今だってその半分をお前の相棒として残していきたい気持ちでいるんだ。シュウ、
終われば男としてこのままにはできない。
いえ、私に話させてください。シュウ、
俺はダメな男だ。笑って祝福するつもりでいたんだ。でもできなかった。それどころか俺はお前に薬と偽って
それは
内なる自分と対話できる薬だが、体質によっては非常に危険な薬だ。
どうしてそんなものを私に？
結婚を断って欲しかった。一番思ってるのは誰か気づいて欲しかった。 俺は何言ってんだ。相棒の大切な日を祝福できなくて何が相棒ってんだくそ！頼む、幻滅してくれ。
幻滅などするもんか。今度は私に相棒に幻滅させようとするのか。いい加減にしろ。よくも今日私たちをめちゃくちゃにしてくれたな。
What?
日向、俺なんかほっといて。逃げろ。
戦うぞ相棒。そのおかしな宇宙人野郎を私たちでぶっ飛ばそう。
What the hell? The Tsukumogami. What? Hold on. Time out. Keel O'Neill, a little timeout. Okay, hold on. So first off, the fox mask being Kotoyuki is what I was thinking. I like after that little after that we got that bundle of letters in like Hinako's room and she said Kotoyuki. I was thinking, oh, I didn't mention it, but I probably should have, but I thought to myself like, oh, that probably means fox mask is Kotoyuki because it makes sense. I guess he's an important character that just kind of never showed up, but like we had a flashback about him. Why? Right? That makes sense. Okay. Hold on. I was not expecting a whole ass new boss. I was not expecting this whatsoever. To do anything new here? Oh, we actually do. My mom smiled through tears of joy when Junko got married. Was she really so happy to be sending her daughter off to suffer the same fate as her? Did she raise her just to get beaten and abused by some man? What even is a bride price anyway? Why do they make a profit off of Junko getting married? Did they get more money because they taught her how to cook and sew? Sew? It's a weird word to say. Cook and sew. Sew? Sew. Sew? Sew. Sew. Well, I won't learn those things. You won't make a single yen off me. I won't be like my mother, not now, not ever. Okay. Fucking Elden Ring boss fight, man. What the fuck?
Shu, しっかり。覚えてるか？小1の頃、掃除の時だ。
ああ。
宇宙戦争ごっこに夢中で2人とも掃除なんかを忘れてたことは？
先生に見つかってまとめて怒られたな。
そうだ。懐かしい話だ。
レーザーガン覚えてるか？引き金を引くと音と光が出るやつだ。
覚えてる。戻ります。
What the fuck, man? Also, this arena is this arena is insanely cool.
私が借りてたのに壊しちゃった。
Ow.
でもお前は責めないでくれたな。本当にありがとう。
あの時の申し訳なさそうな顔を見たら誰が責められるかってんだ。
What the hell am I fighting, dog? This is just an actual Dark Souls boss. What? 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 shit, man. That was awesome.
Thank you, 相棒。その言葉で俺は完成したぜ。
シュウ、ありがとう。
琴行さん、俺の相棒あんたにしばらく預けるぜ。
しばらくのつもりはないのだが。
俺のひな子を不幸にしたら100発殴ってやるからな。
ひな子は私のものだ。もはや君のものではないね。
いいや、俺の相棒なんだから俺のだ。貸してるだけだ。
人を物扱いするな。
私と君は世界で最も彼女のことを理解し大切にしようと思っている二人だ。良い友人になると思うのだが。
Oh?
元気やね。
Oh my god, we actually get to see his face?
狐の嫁入りだ。 そろそろ中に入ろう。肩を冷やす。
はい。
Oh, that's a sick title screen. So what's this ending called? Fox's Wedding. Dolls are happiest when they are loved. Oh my god, that was a lot. Okay, hold on. Let's see what the fourth ending is now. Okay. So complete 2 endings. It didn't take the red capsules, purify the sword, offered the brooch. Oh, what does that mean, I wonder? Okay, so basically just do the exact same thing I did. But instead of, but we don't get, oh no, we still get the Agurno Heite Sama because we need it to, so we need to do that to purify it anyways. Bro. Whoa, that was a crazy ending. Okay. We got a lot of information. I think we got a lot more information. Let me, just really quickly. Okay. Let me look at the game's audio so I can kind of think, because the title screen's a bit loud. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of info. Okay. So I think that final cutscene before the boss against the Tsukumogami, I think contextualizes the ending, the after credits ending from the first playthrough. The police officers talking to each other over the radio discussing the massacre that happened. Right? Because in that ending, they mentioned 2 male victims, right? So those 2 male victims are probably Kotoyuki and Shu. And we noticed, you know, the pipe and the pills. So, what does that mean? Well, it could mean a lot of things, right? There might be some more info we're missing, but I think we have a lot more information now. So, number 1. Even though this game takes place in a time where Hinako and her friends are high schoolers, the current Hinako is in her 20s getting married. That seems to be like the true nature of the game at the moment. As for the whole everything happening, I don't know. It could be some like very crazy deep reflection, right? I don't know. I still might be wrong about what I said, but anyways, point is Hinako's getting married, but Hinako is afraid of marriage for obvious reasons. She grew up in, she grew up in a household where her mother was abused by her father, right? So she got a very unfortunate, like, firsthand experience with one of the more terrible, disgusting sides of marriage. Maybe that's not the right way to say it, but basically, Hinako had a bad experience, right? She sees that being married is just becoming a slave to your husband, being beaten and abused, and you can't fight back. Right? And she, and throughout the game, we see many times that she's like, I don't want to be married. I really don't. I'm scared. My special day is coming. I can't believe it's here. I'm terrified. Right? And there at the end, excuse me. And there at the end, right? As we saw her talking face, you know, saying I'm scared. That I think is just like a symbolic, like that, like her face there being on the floor. I think it's just kind of symbolic of, how do I say, she casted away her mask, right? Her true self, her real face for a mask, right? One that is happy about the marriage, one that is similar to Junko, I guess, right? With the bird mask, something similar to that, right? Where she, how you say, she threw away her true feelings and created a persona, right? A false mask to hide the emotions, to hide the fear, to hide the pain, right? She's terrified. She does not want to be married, but she's being forced into it, and she cannot say no. So the first ending, which I'm just going to call the pill ending, what we saw was the pills that Hinako got and used also had a side effect of, I guess, maybe hallucinations, etc. And she went into some like drug-induced psychosis, I guess, and you know, picked up a steel pipe and beat the shit out of Kotsuyuki in his shoe. I don't think it said they were dead, that they were just injured. So that's my guess, that the first ending was the result of a drug-induced psychosis. The second ending is more of like the truth-ish behind it all. When you don't take the pills, you see the truth behind it. But we do have the fourth ending, which might be the actual good ending, where we offer the brooch, which I'm guessing means we give it back or offer it to somebody else. Therefore, we don't get married. Hard to say. Like I said, I feel like it's still a little bit confusing, because during the fight, I didn't pay attention 100% to the dialogue during the fight because I was focused on not trying to die, because that fight was actually a bit challenging. I was not. He was doing fucking, bro. He was doing like actual, like crazy attacks, right? In that phase 2 where he's shooting like a rain of arrows and normal golden arrows that track you, and then like the big ball, the triple ball attack. Like what, man? Or like the waves? Like what the hell? Okay, damn. Anyways, but one of the things I did here was Hinako saying, like, you know, I'm okay with being a girl. It's not that I hate being a girl. I'm okay with it. I just don't like being told to be a girl, you know? So she doesn't hate being a girl. She doesn't mind it. It's more the fact that she's being forced into things because of the fact that she's a girl, right? Forced into marriage, forced into femininity, or traditional, like, you know, feminine norms, like societal norms, right? You know, you need to wear a dress, that sort of thing. Maybe I might be misunderstanding stuff here a little bit, or speaking out of turn or whatever, but point is, there's still a lot to decipher. Like there's still the doll. I'm still not 100% certain what the doll is supposed to represent. You know? Because we have two Hinakos. We have real world Hinako and inner Hinako. And inner Hinako is basically, I guess, Hinako's more I don't want to say, I guess, submissive side, where she's less resistant to rebelling, and she's more willing to go along with the role that she's been given, right? The role that she's forced into, she's like more accepting of it and more willing to do it, right? To fit into that role. And then outer Hinako we'll call, is our more rebellious Hinako, who does not want to be forced into a role of femininity, right? Who wants to, you know, be treated as her own person, right? She does not want to be forced into a marriage, forced into any preconceived norms and societal views on women. Yeah, I'm not super knowledgeable about a lot of this stuff, so it's really hard for me to like do a super duper deep talk on it, but I'm just kind of speaking based on my own experiences and what I've seen and my own kind of ideas about societal norms on, or societal views on gender, gender and gender equality. But yeah, that ending was cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I feel like we got a lot more stuff, but I still feel like there's just more missing. There's still a little bit missing, right? We still have info, I think that's not there yet. So what does that mean? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I just want to quickly check like how the fourth ending works, like what the Offer of the Bruges means. Okay. Apparently, there's like a big there's like another Jizo statue in like the same area as the fifth one, but it's like kind of, it's a hidden away. You offer your brooch there. So we'll see what that ending is, because if we need 2 endings for it, then that means that that ending is probably important, right? If you need to play the game twice to get, you know, get the bigger picture of things, then that ending is probably like the final piece of the puzzle. Yes? No? Maybe so. Oh, you know what I'm realizing now? Fuck. Wait. Actually, hold on. Wait. I was thinking... Hold on. I was thinking because one of the other ending is just beating the game with the unpurified sword. Okay, cool. So I'm thinking that fuck, I don't really want to do all the gauntlets. Oh god. Okay, anyways, I just want to see if I have a save with the unpurified sword, because then I can go easily because then I can just easily do this last, a really, really long and annoying section, and then get the unpurified sword. Or get brain's turning off. Do the third ending. So yeah, I won't do that right now because I'm kind of hungry and I want to go eat, and then I also want to go eat, and then I want to go boot up Monster Hunter because Savage Omega Planetes is a bitch and I want to beat him. But I want to go farm for some stuff first because I want to change my build for that fight. I feel like the build I have is just... it's fine, but I feel like I need something better. And I need to get a different weapon for the Nursilla DPS check because Charge Blade is just not... I don't know, I just feel like I can't do Charge Blade for that DPS check. It's just too obtuse for me. So I might try Sword and Shield because I know how to play Sword and Shield a little bit. A wee bit. I tried it out a bit in the beta, and I played it a bit in Monster Hunter Generations, so I know a little bit. It's not a hard weapon to play. If not that, I also might try Dual Blades, because Dual Blades also does a lot of damage. I'll think about it. I might do Sword and Shield because I'm more familiar with it, and Dual Blades I'm not, so we'll see. But anyways, let me boot the volume back up. Okay. All right, well that's ending number 2. I'll cut the video here because it's probably long enough at this point. And I'll see you for, we'll just go straight to ending 4. I know I have the ending 3 save, but we'll just go straight to ending 4 because it's going to take a while to do. So we'll just go straight and do ending 4. And then we can come back and do ending 3 and then ending 5, the UFO ending, afterwards. Because I might as well get all the endings at this point. Because we have ending 3 already locked in and ending 5 isn't super hard. So yeah. All right, cool. Thank you for watching and I hope you have a good day.